All right, listen up, because I'm only going to tell this story once. You think you know what it's like to be laughed at, to be told you're worthless, that your dreams are nothing but foolish fantasies? Well, let me paint you a picture of what real ridicule looks like, and how it can fuel a fire that burns brighter than any star in the cosmos. I was a quantum physicist, or at least, that's what my fancy degree said. But to my family, I was just a joke, a laughingstock. A pathetic little dreamer, chasing after impossible ideas. They mocked me, every single one of them. My father, a stern man with a heart as cold as the vacuum of space, would sneer and say, "Quantum cryptography? You're chasing fairy tales, girl. You'll never amount to anything." My mother, always the voice of reason, would just shake her head, her eyes filled with a sadness that cut deeper than any knife. "Why can't you just be normal like your sister?" she'd ask, her voice dripping with disappointment. And my sister, oh, she was the worst. She'd laugh, a cruel, mocking sound that echoed through the halls of our house. "You're an embarrassment," she'd say, her eyes gleaming with malice. "You'll never amount to anything. You're just a fool, chasing after dreams that will never come true." But I didn't let their words break me. No. I channeled that pain, that anger, that humiliation into a fire that burned within me. I was dismissed from my research team, publicly discredited for my radical theories. They laughed at me, my peers, my colleagues, everyone. They said I was crazy, that my ideas were nothing but science fiction. But I didn't let that stop me. I channeled that ridicule, that rejection, into a relentless pursuit of my dream. I worked day and night, poring over equations, running simulations, testing theories. I was a woman possessed, driven by a force that was as unstoppable as the tides. I was ridiculed, mocked, laughed at, but I didn't care. I knew I was onto something big, something that would change the world. And then one day, it happened. I made a breakthrough, a discovery that would revolutionize the field of quantum cryptography. I developed a system of secure communications that was unbreakable, unhackable, unassailable. It was a game changer, a paradigm shift, a quantum leap forward. I returned home years later, a changed woman. I was no longer the pathetic little dreamer they had mocked and ridiculed. I was a pioneer, a trailblazer, a visionary. I had transformed barren lands into thriving ecosystems, proving my worth beyond doubt. I had achieved monumental success, and I was ready to face the consequences of their past derision. I walked into the house, my head held high, my eyes burning with a fire that was as bright as the stars. My family was there, all of them, their eyes wide with shock and disbelief. They had heard the rumors, the whispers of my success, but they hadn't believed it. They hadn't thought it was possible. But there I was, standing before them, a testament to their past derision. I had a video playing on my phone, a video of me, standing before a crowd of thousands, accepting an award for my groundbreaking work in quantum cryptography. I played the video, the sound of the cheering crowd filling the room, the sight of me standing there, proud and triumphant. A stark contrast to the pathetic little dreamer they had once known. My father's face was ashen, his eyes filled with a shock that was almost comical. My mother's hands were trembling, her eyes wide with disbelief. And my sister, oh, she was the picture of horror, her face pale, her eyes filled with a terror that was almost palpable. I let the video play. The sound of the crowd, the sight of me standing there proud and triumphant, a stark contrast to the pathetic little dreamer they had once known. I let them see it. Let them witness firsthand what they had become, what they had done to me. I let them face the consequences of their past derision. And then, when the video was over, I turned to them, my eyes burning with a fire that was as bright as the stars. "This is what you mocked. I said, my voice steady, my eyes unyielding. This is what you ridiculed, what you laughed at. This is what you told me would never amount to anything. But look at me now. Look at what I've become. I saw the realization in their eyes, the understanding, the regret. I saw the way they looked at me, with a newfound respect, a newfound admiration. I saw the way they looked at each other, the way they avoided each other's eyes, the way they shifted uncomfortably in their seats. And I knew, in that moment, that I had won. I had proven them wrong, proven them all wrong. I had taken their ridicule, their mockery, their derision, and I had turned it into something beautiful, something powerful, something that would change the world. I left the house, my head held high, my eyes burning with a fire that was as bright as the stars. I left them there to face the consequences of their past derision, to face the reality of what they had done to me. And I knew, in that moment, that I was free. Free from their ridicule, their mockery, their derision. Free to be who I was, to pursue my dreams, to change the world. And that, my friends, is the power of ridicule. It can break you, or it can make you. It can destroy you, or it can fuel a fire that burns brighter than any star in the cosmos. It can make you a victim, or it can make you a victor. And I, for one, choose to be a victor. I choose to take their ridicule, their mockery, their derision, and turn it into something beautiful, something powerful, something that will change the world. So if you're out there, if you're being mocked, ridiculed, laughed at, remember this story. Remember the power of ridicule, and remember that you have a choice. You can let it break you, or you can let it make you. You can let it destroy you, or you can let it fuel a fire that burns brighter than any star in the cosmos. You can be a victim, or you can be a victor, and I, for one, choose to be a victor. I choose to take their ridicule, their mockery, their derision, and turn it into something beautiful, something powerful, something that will change the world. And so can you. So stand tall, stand proud, and never ever let anyone tell you that your dreams are nothing but foolish fantasies, because they're not. They're the fuel that will light your fire, the fire that will burn brighter than any star in the cosmos, and they're the fire that will change the world.